tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make a basic granny hexagon. I don't know if that's its real name, but that's what I call it because it's essentially like making a granny square. This tutorial, you'll need some yarn, a hook. I'm using a J 6mm hook, a pair of embroidery scissors, and a tapestry needle for weaving in ends at the end. The skills you'll need for this tutorial include the magic circle, the slip stitch, the chain stitch, and the double crochet. If you don't know how to do the magic circle, I will put in a link to a tutorial for you. Otherwise, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make your magic ring. I do this by wrapping around 2 fingers, pulling down, placing my hook under the yarn, and now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and this counts as my first double crochet. Now I'm going to double crochet into the ring, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 6 sets of 2 double crochet clusters. Okay, so here's 1 double crochet, okay, 1 double crochet, and the chain 3 makes 1 2 double crochet cluster. I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to double crochet into the ring again. I'm going to make a second one, so I yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and I'm going to chain 2. Okay, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, oops, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 3 sets of 2 double crochet clusters. 1, 2, 3, so I have to do 3 more. So I'm going to chain 2, yarn over, into the ring, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, another double crochet into the ring, chain 2. So now it kind of looks like I'm running out a little bit of space here, so I'm just going to tug on my loose end here a little bit, give myself a little bit more space. Yarn over, into the ring, yarn over. Let's get that little thing out of the way there. Pull through 2, pull through 2. All right, so at this point I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 double crochet clusters, chain 2, yarn over, I'm gonna go into the ring, yarn over, let's get this little tail out of the way, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I should have 6 2 double crochet clusters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to chain 2, and I am going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 over here. So it's 1, 2, and 3. We are going to slip stitch to close it. Okay, so this is what your project looks like at this point. Okay, it's got this great big hole right here in the middle, and we want to kind of cinch that up. So we're going to turn this over, and our little tail that was hanging out, we're going to gently pull that, and that will cinch up the hole in the middle. And we can turn it back around. There we go. And this is our first round of our hexagon. Now, when you're done, you can actually pull on that little string right here. You can pull that some more and actually cinch this closed even more. How much you want to do it is entirely up to you. You can also use a chaining method, and that is where you would chain 3 or 4 in the beginning, make a loop, and then you can crochet inside that loop. I prefer the magic ring, so that's the way I'm going to show it to you here. The way I did this, so that's the way I showed it to you here. So now for round 2, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This counts as a double crochet. What I want to do is I'm going to basically be skipping over these 2 double crochets and working here. So I'm going to put in a chain 1 to make for my skip, okay? So here's a chain 1, so when you're starting, it's chain 4, but remember 3 of them count as a double crochet and 1 of them counts as a chain space, okay? Now I'm going to double crochet into this space here. And I'm going to do 2 of them. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, when I'm inside a space like this and I'm working, I want to make 2 double crochets. I'm going to chain 2 space, and then I'm going to work 2 more double crochets into this hole, okay? So we're going to go chain 2, yarn over, going right back into the same hole, yarn over, go, and 1 more double crochet into this hole. Okay, so now I'm skipping over these 2 double crochets, and when I make that skip, I'm making a chain 1 space here. So I'm going to chain 1, and now I'm back into a hole, and so I want to do just like I did here. I want to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay, so yarn over, into the hole, make my first double crochet, and my second double crochet, and now I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, go back into the same hole, make a double crochet, yarn over, go back into the hole, and make my last double crochet. Okay, so again, I'm skipping these 2 double crochets, and then for that skip I'm going to chain 1 to make a chain 1 space. And now I'm going into this hole where I'm going to make 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay. Oops, missed that one there. There we go. All right, chain 2. Go back in. Okay, now here we are, we're skipping the 2 double crochets, going into the hole. So to skip here, we're going to chain 1, yarn over, and we're going to double crochet, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. All right, 1 more double crochet into this space. Okay, and we're right back to where we're skipping these 2 double crochets, and we're going to go into the chains, into the space here. So we're going to chain 1 to go over the 2 double crochets, yarn over, into the hole, and make 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 more double crochets into the hole. Okay, and now we are back to where we are skipping 2 to work into the hole. So in order to skip those 2, we're going to do our chain 1 space. We're going to 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into this space. Now remember that we're here at the end, and this beginning chain 3 counted as one of our double crochets. So in this case, it's slightly different. It's going to be 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet, and I'm going to show you what to do here to kind of make this pull together. This becomes your second double crochet after the chain 2, okay? So we're going to go into the hole and do 2 double crochets. Now we're going to do our chain 2, 1, 2, and since we're at the end, it is only 1 double crochet. Okay, and that is because this chain 3 right here counts as the second double crochet. So what we're going to do is we are going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This will leave you with 1 extra chain here, which is your chain 1 space over those 2 double crochets from row 1, or from round 1. Okay, so we're going to go in right here and slip stitch to close. Okay, so that is round 2 of the basic granny hexagon. Let's go one more round. Okay, for round 3, we are going to again chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and where we're going to go is right here, and this is kind of skipping these 2 here. You'll see that more when we get to the end. So what we're going to do is we are going to do an extra chain, because that's going to become a chain 1 space. So we have a chain 3 that counts as a double crochet and a chain 1 that counts as a chain 1 space. Okay, we're going to yarn over and we're going to put 2 double crochets right here. And I'm going to kind of show you everywhere where we don't have a corner, and you can see the corners here. The corners are made by the 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Anywhere where we don't have a corner, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Okay, and anywhere where we do have a corner, we're going to create a corner again by doing 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay, so here is not a corner, so we're just going to put 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, now we're skipping the 2 double crochets to start working the corner. So we want to chain 1, and then we're going to work 2 double crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochets again into this corner. So that was 1 double crochet, and we're going to work another one. Chain 2, and work 2 more double crochets into this corner. Okay, so now we're back to where we have 2 double crochets. It's not in a corner. Okay, we do have a chain 1 space here. So what we're going to do is create another chain 1 space, chain 1, and we're going to work into this chain 1 space and put 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Okay, so now we need to get into this hole. We're skipping 2 double crochets, so we're going to chain 1 to create a chain 1 space, and we're going to now go into the corner. We're going to make another corner. That's 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay, so this is double crochet number 1, double crochet number 2, chain 2 to create our corner, and 2 more double crochets. Okay, we're not in a corner. We're skipping 2 double crochets to go into this chain 1 space. So we're going to chain 1 to create another chain 1 space, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in this chain 1 space here. Okay. Now we're going to be working into the next corner, but we are skipping 2 double crochets, and we want to make sure we create a chain 1 space right here. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to yarn over because we're going to work 2 double crochets, 2 chain 2 stitches, and then 2 double crochets again into the corner. Okay, double crochet number 1, 2, we're going to chain 2, and now we're going to make 2 more double crochets into the corner. All right, and back to the 2 double crochets. We want to work into the chain 1 space, so we're going to create another chain 1 space by chaining 1, work 2 double crochets into the chain 1 space. 1, 2, chain 1. We're going to start working into the corner. Remember, we're creating a chain 1 space here, so we've chained 1, 2 double crochets into the corner, chain 2, 2 more double crochets into the corner. Okay, we're going to chain 1 to create our space, or chain 1 space, and we're going to go into the chain 1 space of row 2 here, or round 2 here. Put 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1, and now we're going to go into this corner, work our 2 double crochets, our chain 2, and work 2 more double crochets into the corner. Okay, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the chain 1 space of round 2, from round 2, right below it. Okay. All right, so chain 1, we've created another chain 1 space here, and now we're going into a corner. This is our final corner. And just like with round 2, it's slightly different. We're gonna do 2 double crochets, a chain 2, and then we're going to do 1 double crochet, because this chain 3 from the beginning of the round counts as our second double crochet, leaving us with 1 chain space here. Okay, so double crochet, double crochet, chain 2, and now we're going to double crochet 1 into the hole. Okay, and now we want to join this up with our chain 3 that counts as our double crochet, so we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 right here. All right, and that closes our hexagon, leaving us with a chain 1 space here. Now, there we have round 3 of a basic granny hexagon. You can continue in this manner to make this thing as big as you want. What you have to remember is what you're doing is you are, every time you see 2 double crochets, you want to make a chain 1 to go over that. Okay, when you're not working in a corner, like here you're working in a chain 1 space, you're going to put 2 double crochets. So you're going to chain 1 again over the 2 double crochets, and when you're working in a corner, you always do 2 double crochets, 2 chain 2s, and 2 double crochets, okay? Get over here, you're going to work over these 2 double crochets by doing a chain 1, work 2 double crochets into the chain 1 space. And you literally do that all the way around, and you can just keep doing that until it's as big as you want it to be. You can really make interesting hexagons this way. One of my favorites is this one right here, where I did round 1 in yellow. I did 2 rounds, this is round 2 and round 3 in white, and then at the very end I didn't even do the basic granny hexagon. All I did was single crochet all the way around to create this lovely edging. You can really make some beautiful pieces this way by changing up your colors. This is a really fun thing to do, and it's a great scrap buster. So there's one final thing I wanted to show you, and that has to do with the magic circle. So if you don't like how big this hole is here, the center hole, you can leave it if you like it. I kind of like it sometimes. If you want it more cinched up, like here, you just want to flip over your hexagon, and you see that little tail right here. You just want to pull this tail, okay? And that will tighten it right up. You can flip it over, and you can see it's nice and tight. One of my favorite things about the magic circle.